In part 1, Sakura thinks that concealing her true feelings and thoughts is part of her role as a ninja. Thematically, it's a good decision to get rid of inner Sakura in Shippuden, as it signifies that she is a mature person now who can communicate honestly and doesn't have these childish, invasive thoughts as often. This is also part of why she thinks Naruto is a stupid kid for so long, even though inner Sakura often agrees with Naruto, and why she's so stunned when Sasuke sides with Naruto instead of her. It baffles her that Naruto speaks his mind. But she doesn't think that inner Sakura is useless in the slightest. She thinks of it as a source of confidence and power, which allows her to pursue Sasuke wholeheartedly. By the end of part 1, Naruto fills that role for her. So you can also say that getting rid of inner Sakura signifies that Sakura accepts Naruto as a teammate and relies on him. He taught her to speak her mind, trust her gut, and believe in herself through leading by example. The other reason she treats Naruto as a stupid kid is that she thinks he doesn't understand her, but the opposite is true. Naruto knows full well from Sakura's first appearance that she's as obsessed with Sasuke as the other girls. Granted, it's very obvious. Sakura is also the one who doesn't understand Naruto's feelings. She seems pretty much oblivious to the fact that he actually likes her, and she thinks that he enjoys seeing her fail, because he's a prankster towards everyone else. Sakura's early dismissal of Naruto annoys Sasuke, and she decides to be nicer and try to understand Naruto as a result. Their relationship develops as he manages to steal more and more of her attention away from Sasuke. Naruto and Sakura both seek the approval of those around them. Sasuke, on the other hand, still chases the approval of his deceased father. This is part of what he means when he tells Naruto that unlike the others, his dream is in the past. Sasuke felt that he was withheld praise and affection from his father unless he was able to keep up with Itachi. His older brother was a genius worthy of the legacy of Konoha's strongest clan. And every time Sasuke did something that he considered praiseworthy, he would look up expectantly at his father, only to hear that he was on track to being as worthy of acknowledgement, love, and recognition as Itachi. Even if Sasuke is the best in his class, that's hardly enough to make his father look at him. In the Chunin exam, Sasuke was confronted with the strongest young ninja around, and proved to have talent better than any of them, even Gaara, Neji, or Naruto. Sasuke felt very proud of himself as he struck Orochimaru with a high-level Uchiha technique, and even more proud later when he toyed with Gaara, the one who seemed invincible. As Gaara said, the death battle between them affirmed that he was a member of the elite class of powerful warriors, one whose existence would not be denied. But what if he's not the strongest in the village? What if he's not even the strongest in his squad? What if he's not the next Itachi? Then it would be difficult for Sasuke to feel the acknowledgement of his father's ghost. And yet, even after overcoming a dark and cursed power which allows him to reach a level he never imagined, Sasuke still falls against the seemingly endless well of hidden power inside of Gaara. However, unbelievably, the runt of Team 7 was able to draw out a hidden strength from within himself that not only matched, but beat back the assassin from the sand. And when Sasuke corrected Sakura's assumption that he had saved her from Gaara, he couldn't help but feel annoyed at the way her eyes moved away from him and on to Naruto. In a complete role reversal, Sasuke was now the one watching Sakura admire Naruto. And being put in Naruto's shoes, the role of the perpetually lame ninja showing off his Konoha headband like a dream come true, it made Sasuke reevaluate his path. It made him feel like his goal of surpassing Itachi was just a joke. It made him feel like a kid. Naruto was finally able to fulfill his goal and save Sasuke and Sakura twice during the Chunin exams, but it only ended up driving a wedge between them. Because in that moment when Sasuke looked into Naruto's eyes, he feared the thing looking back at him. By protecting Sasuke, by scaring Sasuke, Naruto briefly reminded him of Itachi. The breaking point for Sasuke comes when Itachi seemingly acknowledges Naruto while dismissing Sasuke. Sasuke faces the object of his hatred with all of the conviction he can muster, and after all of his grueling training. Yet as he puts it, the gap hasn't closed at all. Sasuke's existence is still hardly worth acknowledging. Yet the hidden power within Naruto, the power that even Sasuke feared, is something that Itachi seeks out. In short, Naruto is able to get the attention of Sasuke's beloved older brother, and Sasuke gets jealous. But Sasuke stays in denial of this for some time. They were told Naruto was placed on Sasuke's team because they wanted to balance the teams, and Sasuke had the best grades and Naruto had the worst ones. It's hard for Sasuke not to feel like he's an objectively better ninja than Naruto. That's why he challenges Naruto on the rooftop, to prove to himself that his fear of being left behind by Naruto's potential is unfounded. He still thinks that he's the next Itachi, a prodigious ninja who outclasses anyone at the end of the day. And there's some truth to this. But after witnessing many events where Naruto survives and even saves his life from danger, Sasuke begins to suspect that when Naruto gets serious, the knucklehead's power surpasses even the genius. And so Sasuke leaves the village, knowing he'll have to fight with Naruto to prove to himself that he's not an imposter. He is a true genius of the Uchiha, the only one who can one day defeat Itachi. It's not until Sasuke is strong enough to draw this hidden power out of Naruto that he's able to acknowledge what everyone else sees in him. The fact that Naruto works very hard to earn the acknowledgement of those close to him. He also learns that Naruto thinks of him like a brother. It's because they're like brothers that Naruto is so strong. But because Sasuke needed Orochimaru's help to attain that strength, he's already chosen the path to darkness. Unfortunately, in spite of his father's advice to stop following Itachi, Sasuke can't help but copy the older brother he admires. When he tries to communicate with his clan, he only hears Itachi's spiteful words. Maybe it's because Itachi was the one who believed in Sasuke's strength. Say what you will, but Itachi alone told the young orphan that he had the strength to attain the Mangekyo Sharingan and face the killer of their clan with the same eyes. And Itachi's words of encouragement burned themselves deep into Sasuke's mind. And later, just as Itachi severed his bonds with the Uchiha clan which held back his potential, so too does Sasuke sever his bonds with Konoha, all while echoing his brother's sentiments about not wanting to be held back. Itachi chose to abandon his comrades and walk the path of darkness, and Sasuke now follows faithfully behind. Just as Sakura inadvertently emulated Ino, Sasuke does the same with Itachi. It was only when he hesitated to kill Naruto that Sasuke finally realized that he was simply obeying the brother that he hates. Sasuke then chose to forge a different path than the one his brother chose for him. Sasuke vowed to be a better man than his older brother, but he still agreed with that specter of Itachi on one point. Hatred would be precious to him on the path to power. But that's all for this time. Thanks for listening to my dumb rants if you made it this far. Subscribe for more. Sorry to everyone who wanted this to be a Code Geass upload, I promise I got you next time. Until then, I'd like to give an extra special shout out to all of our lovely patrons over at patreon.com/KatoYT, such as Straight Idea. Visit the link. Join them.